Indianapolis, for the third time this season, the Colts failed to finish a game against a playoff contender. Indianapolis coughed away a halftime lead by failing to run the ball, turning the ball over in the passing game and failing to stop Tampa Bay in the red zone in a 38-31 defeat that will leave the Colts stinging 1 week after a big win over the Bills. The Colts, 6-6, remain in the AFC playoff picture, but any margin for error they had left is now likely gone. Facing off against a Tampa Bay defense that came into the game ranked second in the NFL against the run, the Colts tried to establish Jonathan Taylor early, then switched to the passing game after he picked up just 2 yards on his first 4 carries. Carson Wentz made it work for most of the first half. Wentz turned in his best half of football, throwing 3 touchdown passes and staking Indianapolis to a 24-14 halftime lead. Buoyed by the way the first half went, the Colts stuck with the pass, at one point either throwing or dropping back to pass on 26 consecutive snaps. Able to pin its ears back, the Tampa Bay defense made the Colts pay for throwing it so much. First, Shaq Barrett beat left tackle Eric Fisher for a strip sack of Wentz to end the first Indianapolis series out of the locker room, and on the second series of the second half, Wentz tried one of the 50-50 balls that he and Michael Pittman Jr have had so much success on this season. This time Buccaneers safety Antoine Winfield Jr out-jumped Pittman Jr for the ball and made the interception, ending another series and allowing Tampa Bay to drive down and take the lead. Indianapolis finally got back to Taylor in the fourth quarter, riding him to a game-tying touchdown, but by that point the damage had been done. Wentz completed 27 of 44 passes for 306 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he threw his second interception on the last-ditch, last-second play. The Colts had done a good job protecting the football this season. Indianapolis entered Sunday's game with just 10 giveaways this season, fewer than all but 4 teams in the NFL despite playing an extra game more than most teams, who have already had their bye week. The Colts finally ended up on the wrong side of that coin Sunday.